What's going on, guys? It's your boy Parker Studios back here in our video, and today we are back on my Minecraft Gotham City world. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the GCPD. It's finally finished with the exterior and interior. And talking about the exterior, it's based off of concept art from Batman Arkham Origins with my own little touches like this fire escape and the whole mud brick pattern. Over here, you have a little parking garage. We can actually go in there. There's only one car design because I couldn't figure out a definitive car design, so I only have one. Here it is. It's pretty ugly. That's why there's not a lot of them. Expect it to change if I ever show it off again. But yeah. It also has an entrance to the actual building over here. But we're going to go in through the main entrance. And in the main entrance, you have a little receptionist area where you'd say, hey, I want to report a crime. And you also have your little waiting area in case you want to like bail someone out of jail or you're just waiting for to talk to a police officer or something like that. Over here, you have a little fire escape that goes up a couple floors. And over here is the main area. And this little fence area is from Arkham Asylum. Those little electric fences that you can't go through in the game. I wanted to add them here, but I also wanted them to like cover up the build, so that's why if I can get to the yeah, that's why the whole thing's not covered with end rods. It's kind of just blank. It kind of is a cool design, I think. And I like these little effects that the end rods give off. But anyway, moving along, we have the elevator that connects all 8 floors, and all the way down here we have the area where you can actually get to the parking garage. So yeah, it uses the new this new block. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Chiseled Tough. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like kind of a Greek looking block. So yeah, I also didn't know what to do with this area. So if you guys have any suggestions on what to put in after seeing this video, please leave them in here and I can hopefully put them in. Yeah, next to that is the interrogation room A. And over here is where you get interrogated, like in the scene from The Dark Knight where Batman interrogates the Joker. And the way to get behind the scenes of that is through here. You have your little camera set up. You have 2 people watching, and you have a little lounge area in the back. So they could be watching from behind. You could pretend this is like a one-way mirror instead of just glass. And you have your little lounge outside. Same thing with here, interrogation room B. Yeah, it's a bit bigger. I don't know. It's just is what it is. And then the way to get through to there is right here. You have your little sign. So yeah, I really wish Minecraft added some mirrors and used some RTX stuff because I'm running this on the PS5 and it's really disappointing to see that there's no new stuff with the new console. But it is what it is. Next to the whole the interrogation rooms, you have the regular holding cell, which will hold your everyday petty criminal. So characters like Joker, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, they wouldn't go here, but people like Joe Chill and the criminal scummy lot will go here. And yeah, you also have your another like electric fence area, and leads us to the 2nd floor. And in here, there's 2 doors. This door leads off to the little balcony area, and the other door leads us into the main part of the build. And over here we have, it leads off into these restrooms. We have men and women, just basic restrooms. I think this one, yeah, the only difference is that one has urinals. Whoops. Anyway, over here we have the infirmary. You have your regular like hurt and injured people that get their blood checked and stuff like that. And then over here is where they perform surgery like on the spot in case of like something really bad but they can't get to the hospital. So yeah, so I'm on like on the top thinking, I guess. And it's actually right next to the elevator, which is also right next to the emergency fire escape, and which is also right next to the server room. Just a bunch of heavy computers that power up the whole building, like with internet and stuff like that. You know, with the criminal-ridden city like Gotham, you need to have good servers, keep track of all the criminals. And down this long hallway next to the infirmary entrance, we have the evidence locker. And there's a lot of Easter eggs to a bunch of villains. I couldn't fit all villains, but I'll just show you the ones I have in here, like Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul, same thing. Poison Ivy's plant, Deathstroke's sword and guns, the Mad Hatter's hat, Professor Pig's mask, the Penguin's umbrella and top hat, Scarecrow's chemical fear toxin, Catwoman's whip, a cat's eye, and like a throwing star. I know throwing stars are more like fit in with ninjas, not really Catwoman, but I didn't really know what else to put, and I didn't want to put her suit because that would just be like a black like get up, and that's not really fun. Clayface's clay samples, Black Mask's mask, the Joker with his pink and green suit, or purple and green hat. His like fake gun that goes pow with a little stick. I know his suit isn't. It doesn't have like a green hat, but it looked kind of odd without the green top. So I just put it in there. The ventriloquist's dummy. It's supposed to be Scarface in there, but in Minecraft, as you all know, we can't really have a regular looking doll or something like that in the game. So I know it looks kind of silly, but like if you look at it like from this angle, it looks like a doll. So yeah. Killer Croc scales, Two Faces coin, just like a snowball, but it is what it is. The Riddler, you could say that's a Riddler trophy, and his banner. That is actually the Riddler trophy I use across the entire city. Bane's TN Titan formula, or Venom. Mr. Freeze's freeze gun, and you can see it's in action, freezing off some stuff. That's really it for the evidence locker. I wanted to fit in more characters like Man-Bat and stuff like that, and Harley Quinn. But I just didn't have enough room in the build, and I didn't want to like squeeze down and limit what I could do with characters like Ra's al Ghul. Like I love this sword hold up, and I didn't really want to like ruin other characters like evidence areas and to try to fit in others. If that makes any sense. But yeah, moving along, let's use the stairs to get up. You go up the stairs, you think nothing much. You get a nice view of the city, or at least, I guess, half of it. You gotta look at it like this, pretend it's complete. And you think nothing of this area, and then you actually come over here and you have a little Riddler trophy. I kind of like this detail because it kind of puts in a perspective that even though the GCPD are on the good side, there are still some corrupt cops. So yeah, I really like that little detail I put. Then next to the fire escape, we have the planning room where they'd have evidence board and a little diorama of the old Gotham Founders Island. This is supposed to be a little like bulletin board, but they don't have that in Minecraft, so I just gotta like go to the next best thing. And a little like talking area where they chat, or like you could really say in this like, oh, I think the Penguin's gonna have bombs over in Park Row. We gotta defuse them. We gotta launch a unit over here. Some stuff like that. And yeah, over here is the is the records room. It's just like a regular room, or a regular records room. I just kind of had drawers pointing out. I think I like it a lot. It looks really nice. And I like looking at it from this little point of view because there's only one light source, which is this lamp, and it kind of gives an ominous vibe when you have all these open drawers and just a singular desk. Like if there's like a case of like someone dying, it doesn't add up, and you have all these criminal records. You could have someone like the Batman coming in here and checking it out. Next to the, or I guess across from the records room, is the shooting range. You know, you have your little Steve dummies. I was going to put some buttons across to make it look like there are some bullet cases, but it's a half slab, and you can't put buttons on half slabs, which sucks. But, oh well, we got to like make do what we got. So yeah, we also have a little sign, no cross, or don't cross the yellow line unless shooting. And then behind here, you have your little chair for watching or waiting your turn if you're wanting to shoot. Over here is where you have your lead detectives. I don't know many detectives in Gotham, so I just put the two I know, which is Detective Bullock. His office is really empty and just like boring, which I really like actually. I think it adds a lot to his character, shows a lot about him. And there's no windows in there, which is pretty lame. And then over here you have Detective Montoya, who has windows and has a design and kind of coincides with her character, like her showing off her personality, while Detective Bullock is known to like be a cop out and stuff like that. So yeah, those are the only two detectives I know other than I guess Commissioner Gordon, but he's not a detective. So yeah, over here we have like a carpet, another lead out to the balcony, and then once we go up these stairs, we kind of lead into some more Arkham Knight, the GCPD from GCPD Lockdown. Yeah, I kind of like that whole aesthetic and vibe, so I added it here. You know, you have your like single working cases where the regular cop would sit down and work on whatever he's working on, and then you have some gargoyles too, which is pretty nice. You know, you could have Batman standing on one of them. Like I like in the Arkham Origins where he invades the GCPD and no one really knows he's there until he beats up a bunch of guys. But like, you know, he's sneaking around. I think that's a whole cool concept. So yeah. And then on the what floor is it? Sixth? I think it's the sixth. Or no, maybe it's the fifth. Yeah, I think it's the fifth. All right, we on the fifth floor we have the training room. This is supposed to be like a UFC octagon, but it kind of looks like a square. So you could just say it's a boxing gym, but it is what it is. Little hand-to-hand combat training area. Over here, yeah, you have two punching bags, and yeah, it's a nice room. I like how it breaks up from all the square. It's like this odd-looking area, and then more gargoyles, more of just everyday cops just working. And then I think this is the seventh floor. On the seventh floor, we have Commissioner Gordon's office. You walk in here, you have his big chair. You know, he has some books over here. You could say they're records and stuff like that. And his desk, you could pretend he has a picture of him and Barbara. And then over here, he has a nice little place to put his hat and coat. And then the reason the window's open is because I like the whole idea of Batman just swooping in and spooking Commissioner Gordon, like he does in the animated series a lot. And I really like that concept, so I implemented it here. So yeah, that's Commissioner Gordon's office. He also has these windows, so we can look out on all his people, see what they're doing. So yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, almost forgot. You got some bathrooms over here too. Can't forget about those. Bathrooms are integral for a building. So yeah, we have some bathrooms. And then moving on to the top floor, we have the maximum security lockup. And let's start off with Poison Ivy's lockup cell. It's actually the reason why you've been kind of seeing this green particle effect everywhere. Like it kind of leaks off and it's fine, I guess. It is what it is. It also has that cool plant that I like. I don't know what that plant is called, but it's pretty cool. And then over here is where it's kind of like from Arkham Knight where Batman just kind of threw in a bunch of criminals into that one cell, like Azrael and characters, all the villains from Arkham Knight. And then over here you have this other holding cell, which I could imagine be for like a brute like Killer Croc or Bane, stuff like that. There's another entry door over here. Just a little lounge area. You know, they have a nice little, what is that called? A vending machine. So yeah, you know, just a relaxing room. So they don't have to be go insane with the criminals in there. And over here is just a nice little walkway. So the everyday civilian can't look in and see Joker and all these characters being locked up. And then going up these stairs actually shows you to the outside. Another like maximum like fenced in area. Leading out actually gives us the bat signal, design based off of G Money. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out the tutorial, a link will be in the description on how to build this. It's pretty basic, but you know, it actually works. You know, you can flick on and off the light. I think it's pretty cool. I don't actually want to put in the bat signal itself because I think it blocks this nice view of Gotham you get with Wayne Tower. But yeah, going up the stairs over here, you actually get the entryway for the elevator, and you have two helipads for regular helicopters. Then you have this little generator thing, which kind of reminds me of Arkham Knight in that final mission at the GCPD. And then over here, this is kind of like a docking area for blimps, the GCPD blimps. I'm going to put a ton of those across the city. And I like having just like a little entry point over here. And then, of course, over here is another entryway to the fire escape. So if you need to get down really quick, that's how you do it. Well, that's it for the GCPD, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the next video, we're going to be looking at more Founders Island on what I added. I'm pretty sure you guys saw some new stuff in today's video just looking around the back. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.